Here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your New York Yankees.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate.
Number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
And this one is off and running. One now.
Ball two.
There's a line drive to left field. One away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one fouled off. There's a 1-1. This to third. McMahon fires over to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Ball.
That's a strike.
Ball.
Now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. That's out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings through that. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. Ball one. And that one ripped to left. Torres takes it in for the out. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, I'm not sure what the manager's thinking putting this many lefty bats in the order against this southpaw starter.
Yeah, might be trying to get in the head of the pitcher out there. It's definitely not your traditional lineup, Boog. I can tell you from experience, it's so hard as a lefty batter when a left-handed pitcher is tossing nasty breaking stuff your way. Hope this call works out for him. I'm glad I'm not in the lineup today.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, Fermin. To first, and two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the 0-2. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Jones, the next to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. We played an inning, no score. Back in New York, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ivan Herrera. That one is upstairs. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Oh, great stop. There's 1. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Torres.
Base is empty after the double play. Brian Torres getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
Inside. Ball.
Cole, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of that's in there. Fastball.
Hey.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Fermin.
Ball. That's out. Ball. Inside.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 2-1. Just
Ball.
missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Blaze.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Blaze Jordan next up for the Cardinals.
No. Inside.
Two down, nobody on.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
High fly ball, right field. Dominguez under it, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Ball one.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Ball.
Step off throw to first.
He's good.
And he's back in safely. Still tied at 0, last of the third. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Caballero on at first, nobody out. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
One out man at first. So up next for New York, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Backed
That's
off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Right there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him. 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Spencer Jones will hit next.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Tap foul at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Start of the 4th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Lars Nootbaar.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
A little bit
Nope,
high.
that's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, ball 2.
That's in there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rice. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The Yankees up by 2, top half of inning number 4. Stays alive.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and he breaks his bat. 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Alec Burleson.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Tapped softly on the ground. Chisholm. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail things here 2-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 down.
The batter, number 13.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball. That's inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And there's the strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Clips the corner, 0-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back now in the Bronx, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside with a breaking ball.
When you're getting overpowered by fastballs, the first thing is to get everything going a little bit sooner. Get that foot down early,
Nope,
then
that's off the
focus
plate.
on being
Ball 2.
short to the baseball. Big swings and trying to drive the ball out of the park isn't going to get him anywhere.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball
No,
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And up next for St. Louis, Brian Torres. Fly to left his first time up. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat. Good
Ball
spot
2.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second here, no outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Jose Fermin up next for the Cardinals. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Jose Fermin.
And there's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Nathan Church in the St. Louis on deck circle. And a payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Brings it in.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 27, Nathan Church.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Nathan Church. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball one. That's ripped into the outfield. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberator departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Peter Strzelecki gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. Trent Grisham, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Missed
Ball,
with a
that's
changeup.
outside.
Ball one. Fastball for a strike.
2.
On the ground. Nice grab. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. That's a base hit. Run scores. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Sliced hard but foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That's out.
Rice off of first with 2 away. And that's
Ball
down and
3.
away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in,
Leading off the
Lars
St. Louis,
Nootbaar.
the designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball
Tried to
1.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The Yankees with some action in their pen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hedrick warming up as well.
Yeah, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Ball.
Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the
Foul
ground, right side, and foul ball. That one drilled left field. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Digging in, Alec Burleson.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball
Aye.
for a strike. This one in the air center field. Grisham gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
There's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And that's a strikeout looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Castello. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Leading off, Spencer Jones.
The Yankees, the left fielder, Spencer Jones.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Oh, 0-2 now. Inside, almost got him. The 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that. You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away.
Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. This one kicks away from Herrera. To third, tag, save.
No.
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Brian Torres.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here's a 2-1. Just
that's upstairs.
missed. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Jose.
So now
Fermin.
with one away and a man at second, here's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 27, Nathan Church.
Check
Ball,
swing.
that's out.
No appeal. And it's 1-0.
That's outside.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Yarbrough won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Brent
Yankees,
Hedrick into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Blaze Jordan next up for the Cardinals. Outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. There's a strike at the knees. And a count 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, and they trail it 4-1. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Caballero.
Yeah.
And that one hammered, carrying well, going, gone. An absolute smash to left. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Luis Gastelum done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cardinals,
now, Justin
number
Brule.
47,
And one thing on him, he's been really good this
Brule.
season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Trent Grisham. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Fights that one away, still 1-2. He goes down looking. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar up and loosening in the pen. Shaviyi getting loose as well. The 0-1. That catches the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
In the air to left center. Grisham on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Hey!
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Back here in New York, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Spencer.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Jones. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Nope. Outside.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Brule gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Stanek.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Hey!
Fastball
Hey!
in for a strike. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ivan Herrera. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball! That's out!
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Win.
And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Herrera gets his lead at first with nobody out. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Up the middle. Chisholm. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
Angel Chevy takes over on the mound.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
One out left for the Cardinals. Now up for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ahí.
One strike away.
What do you
Started
got?
after it, appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. In the air, left field. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.